צדיקים, כי סגמי ללה. אחינו בבישיבת, אוי, כדי מיום במשא, השתבח אלוהים,
English. Ich kenne das Ding. Ja. ברשות כבוד השושי ושליטה, ברשות כל הבונים, פרעין חז"ל, כשאמרו בני ישראל נעשה ונשמע, מיד אומר הקדוש ברוך הוא ויכו לצלומו ועופו למקדוש ושכנתי בסויכם. When הקדוש ברוך הוא heard, כששמע הקדוש ברוך הוא שכלל ישראל אמרו נעשה ונשמע, when הקדוש ברוך הוא heard that כלל ישראל said נעשה ונשמע, מיד הוא אמר, he said, עופו למקדוש ושכנתי בסויכם. ויכו לצלומו What is the connection between the Nasa Nishma and Yichud Vitzumo Osli Mito V'Shochanti B'Soicham? The Nasa Nishma Kipshutoi, what it indicates, the fact that didn't say, let's hear what we're talking about before they made before they were masking, that indicates that they understood that the whole tachlis from a person in this world is one tachlis. Lehonef mizil hashchino. Lo nivra odam lenos Hashem lenos mizil hashchino. שזה התענוג מכל התענוג, העידון מכל העידונים. Our tachlis is to reach the madrega of shleimus, the tachlis ha-shleimus, in order that we should be able to be nidbak back like HaKadosh Baruch Hu, boilam ha'emes. And that's our whole purpose in this world. Lisanek al Hashem v'lehonet meziv shchirosoi. שזו התענוג האמיתי מכל העידונים שיכולים למוצא. To reach the madrega, that we have to have the closeness and the dveikus by HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the shleimus, which come from the mitzvahs. And we have no other purpose in the world. What purpose do we have in living in this world? We have no other purpose. There's only one purpose, to come to the madrega of closeness to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And that's through mitzvahs. If one approaches that he has no other purpose except to come close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, then he says to himself, whatever it takes to get to this, to do this, I'm ready to do. I don't want to waste my whole life. If I don't do the mitzvahs, if I don't become close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I wasted my life. I have no other purpose in my life except to become close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And therefore, if it's needed, any mitzvahs that is needed to reach this madrega, I'm ready. That's the idea of the Nasa V'Nishma, an indication that a person realizes what his purpose in life is, and realizes that his purpose in life will only be attained by the way of doing the mitzvahs. And therefore, Nasa V'Nishma, wherever you bring me, I'm ready. But the Churban Beis HaMikdash, we find in Chazal say, why was there the Churban? In the Churban Beis HaMikdash, Shebachu b'Torah Tchila. They weren't mevorach habichas HaTorah and the Torah. And the Rishonim say pshat in that they weren't machshiv the Torah. They weren't machshiv the Torah enough, and therefore they did not say the bracha. We have to understand, why should this make the Churban? Nachon, the Navla, they learned. They just weren't machshiv the Torah enough, but they learned. Why should that make the Churban? But the Indian is that as we spoke before, that the entire purpose of one's life is to attain that shleimus in this world, that kirva in this world, to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, which will give him the opportunity leharnas miziv hashchina in the other world, and to become close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, lidovek boy. That's the entire purpose. Which mitzvah is the best for this? How can we attain this madrega? What mitzvah must we do? What mitzvah has a special inyan and a special ability to attain this purpose? Zamchal's masbir, that the one mitzvah which gives a person the opportunity to reach the inyan of shleimus and kiva HaKadosh Baruch Hu more than any other mitzvah. That's the mitzvah of Talmud Torah. Talmud Torah is that mitzvah, that act which gives a person the opportunity and the ability to reach the madrega of shleimus. And that's the reason why Torah is so important to learn. Many, many times Bochram ask, and people ask, why dafka Torah? Why must we have koilim to have Torah and Torah? Everybody should join the koilul. Torah. There are other mitzvahs, chesed, tefillah, other good zachen was we can machen, help our almonos. Why do we have to have dafka and everything is good? I'm not in any way lowering the mile of the other things. But why dafka in of dafka Torah? So Ramchal is masbir that from all the mitzvahs that we have, what mitzvah is there that gives us the most the opportunity to reach that madrega which we're talking about, the madrega of dveikus b'HaKadosh Baruch Hu, lehonas miziv shchinosoi, that's Talmud Torah. The etzem dov of Talmud Torah, and the Ramchal is masbir more that there are two parts of Talmud Torah. There's Talmud Torah in order to know what we have, what has to be done to do the mitzvahs. But there's a Talmud Torah for Talmud Torah in itself. The etzem essence of limud Torah mitzar atzmoi. Not only is the hechetimsa to in order to do the mitzvahs. Torah mitzar atzmoi. That Torah mitzar atzmoi. That's what brings us to close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Limud HaTorah, Misa Atzmai, Etzem Limud HaTorah. That's what the Ramchal is masbir. If that's the case, how could it be that Mizman HaMikdash, they were not machshav the Torah? If our whole purpose in life is to reach that madrega of closeness to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and Torah gives us that koyach, how could it be that they weren't machshav Torah? The answer is that wasn't their whole purpose in life. B'zman HaBeis HaMikdash, there wasn't the whole purpose in life that only to become close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. If that wasn't their sole purpose in life, Memele, they weren't machshav Torah so much. That isn't the purpose in life. The Gemara says in Shabbos of Kuf Daled, and I'll say it in English. If you don't want me, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, if you don't want me, I don't want you. If I say that you're not machshav the Torah, which indicates that your purpose in life is not only to become close to me, you don't want my closeness, then I don't want you either. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu is misalik himself. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu was misalik himself from the Beis HaMikdash. Kemach tochon tochanto. The Beis HaMikdash loses its kedusha. There's no kedusha in the Beis HaMikdash anymore. And then maybe a churban has to be. The churban of the Beis HaMikdash came because there was a lack of Shivas HaTorah, because there was a lack of Ratzon to become close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And therefore HaKadosh Baruch Hu was misalik himself from the Beis HaMikdash. And that caused the churban of the Beis HaMikdash. And therefore, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu heard the Nasa v'nishma, when he heard the opposite, we do want you. Nasa v'nishma, we're ready for anything. But if we know that our whole tachlis is to become close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we have nothing else besides that. Therefore, Nasa v'nishma, when he heard the Nasa v'nishma, that you want me, is also l'migdosh v'shochanti b'soicham. And I'll be part, and I'm coming into you, because you want me. The hafoch of the churban was that you don't want me, and he's misalik. Nasa v'nishma says you do want me. Is also l'migdosh v'shochanti b'soicham. And this yediyah of the Shivas HaTorah is something which everybody has to have. Every bocha, every person who learns Torah and wants to steig in Torah has to have this idea of the Shivas HaTorah. As Rabbi Yonis tells us in Mishlei, on the Pasuk, Yiras Hashem ve'eches dover, ve'eches das. Chochma u'musa evilim bozu. Yiras Hashem ve'eches das. Techilas kol das, before any learning of das, of Torah. Tilmoid l'naftracho yiras Hashem yizbach. Learn musa, learn naftracho. Yiras Hashem Yisborach. Ki ha-chochma va-musar, evilim who don't have Yiras Shamayim, bozu, they mevazeh, they make fun of it, they mezalzel, she'en lem Yiras Hashem, and therefore Torah is not choshev behem. Ve'en lem yikol b'neihem. Rabbi Yonis says that a person who has no yiras shamayim, if Torah ain't yokolim beineihem, it's not choshev by them Torah. V'otatzliach b'limud ha'chochma, a person cannot be matzliach and limud ha'chochma, im einenu yokolim beinecho, if Torah is not choshev by you, is not dear by you, is not choshev by you. V'otischayim b'yotcho, and will not be mekayim by you. Shv'nemar, nochalti eidosecho, there was a Yerusha, a Kinyan Gomel in your Torah, Kisofan li bihemo. And here Rabbeinu Yonah is telling us a very, very important thing. He's telling us we must have the Chshivas HaTorah. Without the Chshivas HaTorah, we cannot be Talmidei Chachomim. Without Yiras Shamayim, which will bring the Chshivas HaTorah, we cannot be Talmidei Chachomim. Why do we have to have the Chshivas HaTorah? We would have said simply, without Chshivas HaTorah, I can't have the full Amelus B'Torah. Why a person can be Omel B'Torah with all his koyach if he holds that the very choshev zach. If he holds it's not that choshev, he won't be Omel. But Rabbeinu says something else, plus. That without the Chshivas HaTorah, it's missing the Vaharevno of the Torah. It's missing the person's Hanoah from the Torah. And what does that mean? Not every sugi has a geschmack of chila, a geschmack of svara, a geschmack of kasha. Then you have everybody very, very, very good, very nice. You have a geschmack. But what happens when you have a shvera sugya, a difficult sugya, which is chas v'shalom considered a dry sugya? Where's the hanoah there? Where's the lumbus there? Why do I have hanoah there? There's one answer. Because it's Torah. And with this Torah, I'm in Mekayim, the most important thing in my life. And that gives me satisfaction. I once gave a mashal, a person sees somebody drowning in a cold water, and the person jumps into the cold water in a cold day, and he brings the person out. That person was a heavy person. It was very, very hard. There was absolutely no hanoah whatsoever in what he was doing. In all his yigiyah of saving the person, he had no hanoah at all, no physical hanoah. But he has tremendous satisfaction. He was saving a person's life. When we learn Torah, and we know we have that this we're doing the most important thing, we have that satisfaction. And that gives us the koyach of to learn. Torah, because it's choshev by us. We know that it's the most important thing in our life. Because that makes us reach the madregas that we want to reach. That gives us the koyach to learn. And the koyach of the simcha. Koyach of simcha. And Rabbeinu Yonah adds on in a different place in Mishlei. And when you learn with simcha, tipokachno einei haseichel, your mind opens up. Your mind opens up. And you become a big lamdan, a big Talmid Chacham. So we learn here from Rabbeinu Yonah that a person has to know behalf of the Yiras Shamayim. And because of the Yiras Shamayim, he'll have the Chshivas HaTorah, because he'll know that the whole Tachlis HaChaim is only to reach the shleimus of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and that's only through Torah. So we'll have the hanoah and the satisfaction of Torah. And we have that. Tipokachno einei haseichel, because of this simcha. That's what Rabbeinu Yonah tells us. That's why it's so important for us to know the Chshivas HaTorah. It's so important for us to have the Yiras Shamayim for Chshivas HaTorah. In order to have the Chshivas HaTorah. The Kadosh Baruch Hu should give us the koyach that we should have the emes of Yiras Shamayim, and through that to understand that our whole tachlis is to become close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu through the Torah, And we should have in our hearts the chshivas HaTorah, and learn with all the hasmada and all the effort that's possible to understand the Torah and to be satisfied and enjoy the Torah. And we should therefore be zeicher to tipokach ve'ein ha'seichel, that we should have the clarity of the Torah, clarity knowing the entire Torah with a clarity. Hashem should give us the koyach of doing this, and this should be for all of us a Yeshua, to have the Torah, and this way come close to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and this will be a Gevaldik Kvod Shamayim, which will bring him out eventually beside the Shmai, the Gula Shlema.